one of the admirals told me once, we're great at bringing these kids in, teach them how to work, teach them how to use equipment and weapons, and he said, but when it's time for them to go, we just kick them out and let them go into the world, and not completely prepared for this new world.
Even under the best circumstances, servicemen and women returning from war face huge challenges transitioning to civilian life. But as JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon knows well, vets returning from Iraq and Afghanistan were walking into an economy in shambles.
They bore an unbelievable price for the rest of us, and something like 200,000 are coming out of the system every year, and for a while they had very high unemployment rates.
In 2011, joblessness among the youngest vets was 15% higher than civilians in the same age group. That's when the private sector and the nation's biggest bank formed Veteran Jobs Mission.
I think we all should do this, and there are 200 companies involved in this effort. Started as 10. JPMorgan was one of the founders, but one of the beautiful things is everyone's equal. We want 1,000 companies, and we want 1 million jobs. So originally we started with 100,000 jobs. We've now actually created 300,000, and we want to help get to the 1 million.
Navy veteran Jay Simbita joined JPMorgan as a private banker in 2009, and he helps the company's HR team recruit and mentor troops walking off the battlefield and into corporate America.
The military does a great job of training their people. That's the purpose, to defend the country. But it is difficult to know really what your options are when you leave the military.
What's not in the manual that you would urge hiring managers to do when they interact with veterans, especially early on?
Early on is have patience. Realize again the type of stresses that these veterans have had when they were in service. And look beyond that and look at the underlying skills that they bring, the real intangibles that are going to make them a wonderful employee over time. They're going to come with an ethical background. They will have had leadership opportunities very early on in their career. They're going to be disciplined, and they're eminently trainable.
The veterans are among the great citizens of America, and as you know, since 9/11, they've been bearing a tremendous burden for the rest of us, and so we want to do our share to bring them back in society and give them jobs, and so this mission has just been a wonderful thing for the company and for the veterans.